the exclusive line. But this is just the #1 fragrance. I'm not talking about this fragrance. I'm not gonna do this, man, because I can't talk about this fragrance. I can't talk about it. But this is the #1 fragrance from Chanel. This stuff is phenomenal. Comes a time in our lives where we have to do what we have to do. We have to give the people what they want. Yeah, let's go. What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Darian, man. I'm the Bowtie Fragrance Guy. On this channel, we talk about fashion, we talk about fragrance, we talk about lifestyle, we talk about all that good stuff. So if you're into fashion, you're into fragrance, you're into lifestyle, consider subscribing to the channel, and don't forget to hit the bell icon as well. That way, you get notified anytime I upload new content on this channel. So guys, today we're going to be taking a deep dive into the house of Chanel. Now, Chanel, a couple things here. Let's go ahead and address the elephant in the room, all right? #1, Chanel doesn't make a lot of fragrances that are catered specifically for men. If you look across the range of fragrances that are available from the house of Chanel, there are a lot more fragrances that are marketed towards females than there are towards males. But not to worry, your boy is here. I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys the top 10 fragrances for men from the house of Chanel. And I can hear you guys through the camera. I know what you're thinking, but I got you, man. When you think about the house Chanel, of course, you think about the Blue line. You also think about the Allure Homme line, and then you think about Égoïste. And that's all we got. Nope. If you were thinking that you were being correct, Chanel actually has an exclusives, or the very proper people say the exclusives collection of fragrances that are very unisex. A lot of those offerings from the exclusive collection can really go either way. Some of them actually lean a little bit more masculine. So on this list, you're going to see fragrances from both the exclusive range as well as what we refer to as the designer range of fragrances. But I have 10 fragrances on this list that I think are the top 10 fragrances from the house of Chanel for guys. So if you want to see what's on the list, you guys know how we rock, you know how we get down. Keep it locked right here. Let's get it.
The Bowtie Fragrance Guy.
All right, guys, we're back. Thank you so much for keeping it locked in, man. Let's go ahead and jump right into this video. Now, how are you guys enjoying the new view, man? Look, I'm trying out some different things. I wanted to sit down. When I talk about fragrance houses like this, I like to be intimate, man. I like to talk to you guys like this. I want you to come in close and talk to your boy. So if you guys are feeling the new kind of setup, the new camera angle view, let me know down in the comment section. And also let me know some of your favorite fragrances from the house of Chanel, whether it be the designer/designer range or the exclusive range. I'd love to see what you guys have on your list as well. So in the #10 spot, guys, this first fragrance is one that has that classic feel to it. Very classic feel to it. Has that fougere kind of cheaper kind of quality to it. And this one was released in the year of 1993, and this is none other than Chanel Égoïste. Égoïste, an amazing fragrance. A lot of my more mature gentlemen seem to really like this fragrance. Look, it's one of those fragrances to me that I can really vibe with. This is a nice office fragrance to me. This is one of those fragrances when you get out the shower and you're dressed in a suit and tie and you're headed out the door. This is one that fits well with a suit and an office type of environment. It's, like I said, main notes in this are going to be lavender. You get some oak moss and vetiver. Again, a very masculine kind of traditional feel to this scent, but it's not dated. It's not dated. It's maintained. It seemed to maintain over the course of the years just enough characteristics to be still a modern kind of fougere kind of scent. And again, I love this one, guys. You can see I do get my my wares out of this fragrance. It doesn't take much, you know. A little bit on this one kind of goes a long way. But it's a classic, and it is going to remain a classic. And that's why it made the list in the 10th spot, because it's a good fragrance. So check this one out, guys. Again, this one is called Platinum Égoïste. All right, guys, before we move on to the next fragrance on the list, guys, go ahead, if you don't mind, take a quick second and go on and head over to TikTok. I am Bowtie Fragrance Guy on TikTok, guys. Go follow me. I do some really fun and creative things. Take some of the best clips of some of my videos and stuff like that and post them over on TikTok. Trying to grow that on that platform. So if you guys don't mind, go ahead and head over to TikTok for me and go ahead and follow your boy on TikTok. I would sincerely appreciate it. All right, so the next fragrance on the list in the 9th spot, this was the first fragrance that comes from that exclusive range of fragrances, and this one is called Jersey. Jersey. Now this particular fragrance, this one kind of comes out of the gate with this kind of fougere feel to it too, because it has a very prominent note of lavender. And as you guys know, lavender to me is the main note in a good fougere scent, but it doesn't really stay that way. This is creamy and powdery. Now, some other notes that I think are very prominent in Jersey is going to be white musk. It's a very clean musk that you're gonna get in this fragrance. You have rose as well as jasmine, so definitely perfectly a unisex scent. But again, guys, trust me, this one works on the skin of men, because I've worn this a lot, and I'm telling you guys, it works. It has a nice, creamy, soft vanilla vibe as it dries down because of vanilla and sandalwood. Amazing fragrance, guys. All of the fragrances on this list are bangers. Let's just go ahead and be clear on that. All of these fragrances are bangers, so there's no real loser here. But you know, I gotta put them in some kind of order. So the 9th spot goes to this one from the exclusive collection. Again, this is called Chanel Jersey. All right, guys. Now this next fragrance, man. Listen. This is an indicator of how good this list is, because this fragrance is in the 8th spot. Trust me, I love this scent. This one again is one of the earlier releases from Chanel from the men's range, and this is Chanel Égoïste. Égoïste. If you guys have been following me for any amount of time, you will probably picked up on how much I love the note of cinnamon by now. It's probably my favorite spice. And this has cinnamon hot and heavy in this fragrance. You got some cinnamon in this, you got some sandalwood and tobacco as well as it dries down. Just an amazing fragrance. This is a less, to me, kind of potent version of Musk Ravageur. It doesn't have the cloves in it. But if you smell Musk Ravageur before, this kind of puts me in the mindset of Musk Ravageur a little bit. But again, just an amazing fragrance. This stuff is absolutely phenomenal, man. Not as traditional smelling as Platinum Égoïste, but it has a traditional vibe to it as well. But it's a very, very sexy scent with that tobacco, sandalwood, and cinnamon combination. Man, guys, get your nose on this stuff if you don't have it yet. This is one you need to have as well. That's why it's on my list of my top 10 Chanel fragrances for men. Again, this one is called Égoïste. All right, guys, so coming in at the 7th spot, we're going back to the exclusive collection, and this is one of the latest releases from the exclusive collection, and this one is called Les Lions. Les Lions, and this stuff is absolutely fantastic. Oh man, if you've ever smelled Russian tea from the house of Masmolato, this kind of puts me in the mindset of Russian tea, because it's the perfect juxtaposition of this bright, juicy citrus fragrance on the opening with lemon and bergamot. But when it dries down, you start to get these resins, this very resinous, ambery quality that comes into the scent that comes from labdanum and amber. There's a little hint of vanilla in this as well to give it just a hint of sweetness. But man, this stuff is absolutely gorgeous, man. To me, of the exclusive range that I put my nose on, I know there's a few other ones like Rue Cambon, I think is the name of it, as well as another one. I can't think of the name off the top of my head, but those are pretty masculine scents as well. Sycamore would be probably a more masculine one as well, but this is a very, very, one of the more masculine fragrances from the whole range that I would say of a lot of the scents that come from the exclusive collection. This one leans a little bit more on the masculine side of things, but it's an amazing fragrance. So check it out, guys. Again, this is from the exclusive line, and this one is called Le Lion. All right, guys, now coming in at the 6th spot, again, nothing but classics on this list. So again, I put them in order, but you know, at different points in time, any point in time, these can kind of be interchangeable on this list. But right now, for the sake of this list, at the 6th spot, this one is from the Allure Homme line. This is Allure Homme Sport Eau Extreme. Allure Homme Sport Eau Extreme. Man, listen, this one with that mint and mandarin opening, this stuff, oh my God, this is good. Probably the most complimented Chanel fragrance that I have in my collection. This is really good. It gets people's attention. It has that musk when it dries down with the sandalwood. It gives it that creaminess and then the sweetness of tonka bean. This stuff is phenomenal, man. This is a phenomenal fragrance. Again, they call it a sport fragrance, but I think it's a lot more than what you would expect from the typical sport fragrance. But by the same token, it is Chanel that we're talking about. But this stuff is amazing, man. Definitely know it had to be on the list. And like I said, if you ask me tomorrow, I might put it up even higher. But definitely one of the top 10 for sure. Again, this is Chanel Allure Homme Sport Eau Extreme. Now, if this fragrance is in the 5th spot, you know that the top 4 has to be just absolutely fantastic, amazing fragrances, because to me, this is one of my favorite, my top 5 for sure, favorite summer fragrances of all time from the house of Chanel, and this is Allure Homme Edition Blanche. Allure Homme Edition Blanche. And you guys know what this is, the creamy lemon fragrance. That's really the best way to kind of put this fragrance, into words. It's a very creamy fragrance. Of course, it comes from sandalwood with a little bit of vanilla on the dry down, and of course, the very prominent lemon opening. Most people say lemon meringue pie. I don't know. Like I said, I never had lemon meringue pie, but I could imagine a pie being something sweet and decadent, and being, of course, the flavor of lemon probably resembling a fragrance like this, or putting people in the mindset of a fragrance like this, because it's a really creamy citrus fragrance with a nice sandalwood vanilla dry down. Amazing fragrance for the summertime. It works in the fall as well. So check this one out, guys. Again, this is called Chanel Allure Homme Edition Blanche. All right, guys, the next fragrance up on this list, man. Listen, guys, get your nose on this. Get your nose on this, get your nose on it, get your nose on it. This next fragrance is from the exclusive collection. I can't wait to tell you guys about it. This one is called 1957. Chanel 1957. And this fragrance must have Hedion in it. Remember that video I did? Because this thing is just an attraction magnet. It's an attraction magnet, and you might not really get it when you first spray it on your skin, because it doesn't seem like it's doing a whole lot. But trust me, people around you are going to let you know that you are wearing an amazing fragrance. The best way to describe this is a very clean, powdery, musky fragrance. That's really what it is. At the end of the day, there's a double dose of white musk in here, and it's made even cleaner and slightly soapy with the use of aldehydes. When it starts to dry down, though, there is a hint of iris and honey, and that is when the absolute magic happens with this fragrance. Just try it. Try it. I'm telling you guys right now, behind Allure Homme Sport Eau Extreme, this is a very close second when it comes to complimented fragrances on this list. And I haven't had it as long as that, but I guarantee you, give me about a year to really wear it and experience it more, and it'll probably overtake Allure Homme Sport as the most complimented Chanel fragrance. Just try it. You'll see what I'm talking about. Again, this one is called 1957. All right, guys, now coming in at the number 3 spot, it's a good indicator that I really like this one, because I got the big bottle of this one from the exclusive line of Chanel as well. This one is called Chanel Boy. Now this is the big bottle. This is what, 6.8 fluid ounces. Now I want to say this really quick. That's a gripe that I have with Chanel. The other bottles that I have from the exclusive collection are 2.5 ounces, I think. And then it goes from 2.5 to the big 6.8. I like that kind of middle range. I would like something that was maybe 3.3 or either 4.2 or 4 ounces. That's kind of the sweet spot for me. But anyway, that's another conversation for another day. Boy by Chanel. This comes in at the third spot because this is the fougere of the collection. If you guys know anything about me, I love a nice fougere. Fougeres to me go really well with a shirt, a tie, and a suit. And that's why I really love that particular genre of fragrances. Fougeres and chypres really work well paired with a suit and tie. And this is an amazing, really modern kind of aromatic fougere scent. Obviously it has lavender in it, but it's really about, once again, what I really feel like for Chanel is kind of this holy trinity of notes. You have sandalwood, and you have the white musk and vanilla. Those three notes you're gonna find in a lot of these exclusive range of fragrances from Chanel, and there's definitely three prominent and featured notes in this one. So in addition to that lavender, you get of course the vanilla, you get the sandalwood as this thing starts to dry down, and it's absolutely amazing. This is an amazing fragrance. Again, that clean white musk, modern fougere at its finest, and I absolutely love this stuff. I've already got a nice dent in this one as well, so check it out, guys. Again, this one is called Boy. All right, guys, now in the number 2 spot for me, this fragrance does not need much of an introduction, so I will not give it one, but it's absolutely phenomenal. This is Bleu de Chanel Parfum. Bleu de Chanel Parfum, if you gave me a choice of the three, the EDT, the Eau de Parfum, and the Parfum, this is the sweet spot for me. I love the Parfum because it is a little bit more of the mature fragrance of the three. I really simplify this anytime I talk about this scent. They turn the citruses down, turn the woods up, and they made a masterpiece. And that's why it's on the list in the number 2 spot. The Bleu de Chanel, from the Bleu de Chanel range of fragrances, this is Bleu de Chanel Parfum. All right, guys, in the number 1 spot, and to make the number 1 spot, because all Chanel's fragrances are great. I mean, all the ones that I didn't even talk about are phenomenal as well. All of the blue fragrances, everything from the Allure Homme line is amazing as well. The exclusive line, but this is just the number 1 fragrance. I'm not talking about this fragrance. I'm not gonna do this, man, because I can't talk about this fragrance. I can't talk about it. But this is the number 1 fragrance from Chanel. This stuff is phenomenal. From the exclusive line, this is called Coromandel. Coromandel is the number 1 spot for me. Two notes that I just want to talk about: white chocolate and patchouli. Patchouli, this thing is so good. This is so good. Oh my gosh. Guys, check this out. Check it out, check it out, check it out. Just check it out, check it out, check it out. White chocolate and patchouli is really what you're gonna get from this scent. I love this stuff. Just check it out. Just check it out. It's in the number 1 spot for a reason. Again, this is called Coromandel. But all right, guys, that is it, man. That's my time. I hope you enjoyed this video today, as I gave you guys the top 10 fragrances from the house of Chanel. As always, I sincerely appreciate your time and your attention to these videos. You guys don't have to watch, but you do. And I sincerely appreciate that. Now, don't forget to make sure you take a few moments to go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. And make sure you're sharing these videos out to some other folks that you think can use this information or find it entertaining. Because I'm your guy, Darian. I'm the Bowtie Fragrance Guy. I love to look good, and of course, I love to smell amazing. So until next time, guys, keep looking good, keep smelling even better. I'll catch you on the flip side. Peace.